Good evening. Millicent and I would like to welcome you to our final infomercial for Introduction to Applied Psychology. In this presentation, you will see Millicent's interview of an upperclassman, Paul Martins, of the Academic Support Center, and my interview with Laura Macri, the Student Success Coordinator in Berkeley's Advisement Center.
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, well, my name is Millicent, Peay. This is Lynn. We're both from the same class.
Hey.
And you helped me on my presentation. And one of the girls said, if I need anything, you're the guy to go to. So that's why I'm here asking you.
All right, works for me.
Okay, so I have to pick 3 questions to ask you. First of all, are you an upperclassman?
Yes.
Here. Okay. One question is, how can a Berkeley freshman, me, become successful inside the classroom? Inside the classroom. How did you do it all this long time, or how are you doing it?
Ask questions. Never be afraid to ask questions if you don't understand. Advocate for yourself. And what you need, and use the multiple resources that we have here for you, like the ask, the library, faculty, other students. So.
Well, do you think most of the students are friendly like you?
For the most part,
Yeah.
yeah. I think we have a good group compared to some other campuses here.
All right. How can a Berkeley freshman become successful outside the classroom? Is there something that I can bring from the classroom to outside?
Confidence. Be confident in who you are, and what you want to do and where you want to go. Confident but not arrogant. Stick to the values that you hold closest to you, and just be who you are and be the kind of person you want others to see you as, and just keep it real.
Well, not a lot of people know about Berkeley College. Do you find that?
Yes, absolutely.
So, it's so small. Is it small to you? Well, maybe the Dover campus.
Dover campus. Well, I was just talking to Professor Carruthers about this earlier. The Dover campus is I call it the redheaded stepchild of Berkeley. Nobody knows who we are, where we are. We're out in the middle of nowhere. There's less than 300 students on campus between day and night. Our campus faces the problem that other campuses don't. Paramus, Woodbridge, Newark, New York, Brooklyn, they're all in cities. They don't have to go get the students come to them because they're there and they have a large presence. We are a small presence, and unfortunately, in my personal opinion, I think a lot of people still recognize that this campus and this college is still Dover Business College with a different sticker on it. And they don't realize the accreditation and the education that is available to them here.
Okay. All right. That might be key, that we're not a business college anymore. What's made you resilient? That is the psych question of the year.
What has made me resilient?
And strong in hearing in Berkeley.
I would probably want to say the atmosphere that's here. It's very nurturing. It's very you can go to another college, you can sit in a lecture with 750 students if you really felt that you needed to. But to me, that's not effective learning. That's not how people are going to learn. That's not how I'm going to learn. I need to be in that class with 7 other people, or I can raise my hand and go, wait, everything you just talked about, say it all over again so I understand it. There's a lot of people here that genuinely care about each individual student's success.
Okay.
And that's something that has really helped me, and I've also gotten, the first time I went to college, I was 18 years old. I was late for my class. The professor had shut the door, and not here, but at another college, and I was too intimidated and too scared, essentially, to go into that classroom. I sat on the bench across the hall from that door, and I waited until the class was over.
So you
And
took a zero for the day?
I took a 0 for the very first day of class. I went in, I addressed someone who I thought was the professor. It was not, it was a student who was older. So I completely embarrassed myself at that point. And then I went and talked to the professor, and then I went and withdrew myself from college because I was just like, nope, not ready yet. Like I don't have that self-confidence in myself that I have now, and that just comes with age and maturity, for me anyway.
Sure, yeah. I get it because when I was coming in, they kind of like took my hand and, walked me through everything.
It's the atmosphere.
And it's just so much more better, and you're more willing when somebody does that rather than just walk in and look around and say, and then and then know you're late already. So that was your, that was definitely your key to saying, no, this is not me. All right. Do you know of any must-see places in this community? Or is there anything in this area that is like a must-see? Do you live in this area?
I live, born, raised, grew up in this area. There's some interesting historical sites, like if you go to Morristown or stuff, but beyond that, there's not much in this. If you got broader, it's like 45 minutes to the city, which is an awesome place to be. So.
No, they do. They just ask, what are some must-see places to visit in the community?
I couldn't tell you.
No.
If you want to get like a multicultural dynamic and see the culture, you can walk down Blackwell Street. And you can see so many different types of people and so many different places.
Yeah, well, there used to be the community museum that was there. I don't know if it's there anymore.
I don't know.
Yeah, other than that, no, I can't think of anything either in this area. Okay. All right. That was it. How quick was that?
That was pretty painless.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Hi, this is a presentation from Lynn and Millicent for Professor Brad. We're interviewing Laura Macri, who is the Student Success Coordinator at Berkeley College. So, Laura, nice to see you again.
Likewise.
Could you tell me what the role of your department is?
Yes. My particular position falls under the advisement department, and the Student Success Coordinator's role is to be able to identify any risk factors for a student that might hinder a student from being able to successfully complete and graduate from their program. And it could be academic, it could be attendance related, it could be personal issues, and just being able to identify those issues and put any services in place that might be able to assist them.
Oh, that's very interesting. How many people work in this department?
There's 3 of us in the advising department, and it consists of myself, Dean Robert Case, and the SAP coordinator, Brian Hoppy.
Oh, very good. So what would you consider the pitfalls that get in the way of achieving success here at Berkeley?
I would say that some of the pitfalls is students not really believing in their ability to be successful, and I would say that's probably first and foremost. Another pitfall would be students tend to not seek help when they need it. And it is available here at the support center. They wait a little bit too long, or they don't seek out the assistance when they need it.
Okay, wow, okay. And what do you think are the traits that and habits, I should say, traits and habits of a high-achieving student are?
Students who are able to manage their time. They take being here seriously. They come to school every day. they get their work done, they don't procrastinate, they seek help when they need it, and they take accountability for what they do, and they take ownership of their education, and they're here when they need to be.
Okay. So how long have you been with Berkeley?
I have been with Berkeley, it'll be 7 years this fall.
7 years, wow. Well, I thank you very much for working with us,
Thank you.
and look forward to speaking with you soon.
Absolutely.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
I hope you like our interviews with the Academic Support Center and the Student Success Coordinator. I hope our infomercials were helpful to you. Thank you.